I'm Professor Ulf Schmidt from the University of Hamburg. I'm a historian of medicine and also a historian of social and political history. And I'm particularly interested in the history of ethics, which is why this is a particular suitable and very interesting place to be. I've been working in the past on the history of human experimentation, the history of the Nuremberg Code, which was formulated in response to Nazi medical atrocities after the Second World War, and served as a particular milestone and landmark in the development of modern biomedical ethics. And in the past, I've also looked at research codification, particularly in relationship to the development of the Declaration of Helsinki in the 1950s and 1960s. Documents which really today are very relevant in understanding in research science and human experimentation. This is a particular unique place to be, and I can only recommend people to come here. And I would give you 3 reasons in particular why it is useful and very, very beneficial. First, there is the community of scholars, this community of people here who come here for between 1 or more months to engage in mutual research and exchanges. They live here on the premise, they share meals together and make certain activities. But the important thing is the intellectual exchange, the fruitful interdisciplinary exchange between scholars from different disciplines and different national and cultural contexts, which was really, really beneficial when you work on subject areas which require a certain degree of interdisciplinarity. The second point I would stress is the location in Geneva, where you have access to fantastic libraries, great museums, and in particular, the international organizations and non-governmental bodies. And I speak, for example, of the World Health Organization, the United Nations, the International Red Cross, or indeed the World Medical Association. This can be relevant from a historian or archival perspective, or simply to network and meet new people and make new friends. And finally, I would like to stress the environment in which we find ourselves here, which is particularly unique, located between mountains and this wonderful, most beautiful lake, which gives you a space to think and work on your projects in an environment which is second to none. So very well, I would highly recommend people to consider this place and consider applying to one of these wonderful fellowships at the Brocher Foundation.